30 cartons in the shop fridge.
I mean, the fresh milk. I didn't move to the country to drink milk in cardboard. Have you taken it in?
No, I thought you must have done.
Have you seen the milkman?
Not you as well.
As well as what?
I am in search of 2 pints of milk and a strawberry yoghurt. Now, I know he's been because I heard him about 7:30.
You'll have a job proving it.
I don't care about the legalities. I just want them out the village.
Don't we all? Come on. They are not going to get away with pinching stuff off folks' doorsteps.
Just you be careful. They know how people feel after that meeting last night.
Oh, hello there. Just an herbal visit, or is it official, like?
No, this is a where have our dairy products gone visit.
Are you making accusations, Betty?
Yes. Or is it just a coincidence that since you lot moved in here, we've all become victims of pilfering?
Pilfering? I've never been so insulted in all my life.
Yeah, you have, Dad. Last night at that meeting when you thought all of them were behind us, but really they were just plotting how to have us thrown back on the streets again.
It's all right, Butch. None of us have been out this morning. Me mum and Sam are in Hotton. Somebody else is nicking your milk.
Get it delivered here, do you?
Yeah. Perhaps you could deliver us a newspaper and all.
Shall we just say then, Zach, that we would all appreciate it very much when you and your family vacate this hall. And until you do, we will keep an eye open for the milk thief before we have to involve the police.
And where are we going to live if we do have to move, eh?
That is not our problem, but having things stolen from us is. Don't forget about the police.
Butch, you hear that?
Aye, Dad. I'll keep my eyes open.
Oh, all right, Kath. Sorry about the mess. I'll have it sorted out as soon as I can, all right?
No, it's okay. On this visit, or is there more stuff at home farm?
Well, there's a few more boxes. Biff's going to help me with them a little bit later on. But I really do appreciate this.
Yeah, glad to help.
It's great being here, but I wish we owned it instead of being under the same threat as the Dingles.
You're not like them. We got a proper tenancy agreement. There'll have to be a very serious reason for him to break it, so don't you worry.
Hiya.
Oh, you were keen this morning, weren't you? Up and out by 6?
Aye, not like having your own place to run. Hey, Dave. What do you reckon chances are of getting a grant to develop Bottom Meadow?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're supposed to be a farm manager. It's your job to know.
Yeah, for own farmland.
Well, this is Tate land, you Wally. I want to put a tunnel on it, grow lettuces and what have you.
Oh, you mean one of them plastic tunnels you always said was such an eyesore?
They'll be out of sight down at Bottom Meadow. You won't even see them from here. Find out for us, will you, Dave, eh?
Aye, all right.
Oh, don't be bowled over with enthusiasm, lad. What's up with you today?
You're not big like William, man.
Where do you get that?
Found it up in my bedroom. I reckon the Dingles must have used it to break into the house when it was empty.
Well, don't be saying that when you got no proof.
It's got their name on it right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here, do I have to have that bedroom that's overlooking field?
Well, there's nothing wrong with that bedroom.
Only get sunshine in on it first thing in the morning. It wakes me up.
All right, God's stomach will. Anyway, you can have our Dave's room when he's off and away.
If they ever get round to setting a date.
Well, I don't know why you're bothered in this day and age. Just live together.
Glover, don't talk like that. You'll not deny us a proper church wedding, will you, love?
Whatever we decide, it'll be what's best for me and Kathy. And I'll let you know date when we decide ourselves, all right?
I suppose you'll be thinking of bridesmaids soon?
Not for a while yet.
Has your Nix Alice ever been bridesmaid for you? Oh, listen to me. I'm talking as if you've been married loads of times before instead of just twice.
Thank you for reminding me.
Still, I'm sure it'll be third time lucky. You and Dave are made for each other. You know, I was really looking forward to being Tina Dingle's bridesmaid, and then it all turned sour.
Tragic, more like.
Well, yeah. I still can't believe she did what she did. I mean, she actually went to bed with him loads of times. But I think she said she hated him all along.
She certainly was ruthless.
She couldn't have slept with him if she'd really hated him, could she? I mean, you don't go to bed with someone unless you fancy them. It's not as if he made her do it.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm just on my way over to Leeds, and I thought I'd get Linda, well, you know, the Glovers, a moving-in present. What do you think? Yeah, if you want to. No, I don't mean what do you think of us buying them a present. I meant that since you're almost part of the family, have you any idea what they'd like?
You're an interior designer. How could you go wrong?
Oh, very easily. Oh, come on, Kathy, help me. Well, towels? Towels?
She has got wedding plans on her mind.
I need a favour.
Why do those words always fill me with dread?
Well, just a little one. I've got a date.
Well, go on, out with it.
Well, I got a chance of taking Ellen out tonight. You know, the woman journalist.
Yes, and you're supposed to be working. This is twice in the last few days.
Ah, but you're still here, and, well, if I could just arrange cover, it'd be all right.
I don't approve, Terry. I really don't.
Well, I'll make the time up, and, well, Jan will be happy with an extra few bob.
Well, Jan can't do it, moving into their new farm. Rachel may be happy to oblige.
Oh, well, I'll just get that sorted then, eh?
Yeah, well, it's not the time off I disapprove of. It's your morals.
What morals?
Exactly. You're supposed to be a married man, remember?
Well, of course I remember. And I also remember her leaving me for a fancy pub in York.
Well, Seth isn't here, Betty. My word of honour.
No, it's you we've come to see.
We thought we'd catch you before you opened up.
Well, what can I do for you, ladies?
Dingles. After deciding that they had to go at the meeting last night, what are we going to do?
Well, I just run the pub. I'm not citizens' advice, family planning, or pest control.
Yes, but you are a very respected member of this community.
Look, we thought it'd be a very good idea if the three of us paid Frank Tate a sort of official visit to sort this out.
Well, it won't be easy. Don't think I haven't tried behind-the-scenes negotiations already.
Oh, I think the three of you can swing it. I mean, you got house diplomacy, Betty's down-to-earth talking, and Viv's legs. Frank's got no chance.
Oh, you cheeky beggar.
It's not like you to leave your breakfast. Are you feeling all right?
Fine. Just not hungry, that's all.
And you were up in the night. What's the problem?
I think I'm past it, Kim. The evictions, public opinion, everything.
Stuff what anybody thinks. We were right, and you won in the end.
It's a bit of a hollow victory when it makes you feel as popular as I do.
Well, it's the price to be paid for doing the right thing. Your duty to future generations.
Whom I'm not allowed to see.
Well, Rachel's just being stupid keeping you away from Joseph. She'll come round in the end.
When? At my funeral? I'm getting old, Kim, and feeling it.
Nonsense. Just having an off day, that's all.
Can I use the Land Rover to take Nick and the rest of his stuff into the village, please, Frank?
Sure.
Hasn't he moved everything by now?
Almost. Hey, Seth. Everyone.
Anything I can do?
No, thanks. And we're moving as quickly as we can, Dave. These are the last few things.
Got any cakes that are out past its sell-by date, fit pigs?
No. And that magazine's going to be past its sell-by date by the time you finish with it.
Howard Cena reckons he's well past his.
Hey, just remember who can stop your tap, sunshine.
Get into you, Hammer.
You're getting to all of us. You're 3 pence short.
You're not bothered about 3 pence.
Yes, I am bothered about 3 pence. And I'm bothered about pigs in the street and milk going missing and your family hijacking the village hall.
You can't be that bothered about pigs. Your Donna spends half her time feeding them your scraps.
Well, not anymore. Now, 3 pence or no can.
You want to be careful slagging my family off. Unless you've got brick-proof windows.
Get out of it. They have got to go.
Oh, well, let's hope Viv, Betty and Big Al can sort something out with Frank Tate.
Everything all right?
Yeah, not bad.
How's the family? Settling in okay?
I think so. Not had much time to find out, being so short-staffed here.
Nick had to go, Dave. He sabotaged the shoot, for God's sake. It was a reckless act of gross misconduct.
The keys. Left everything as I found it.
I'm sure everything's fine.
So I says to him, I said, nobody slags my family off, least alone a jumped-up shopkeeper and a barman. I left him scared to death, Dad.
Bet you did.
But we have to be careful. We're living on borrowed time.
Careful? Nobody scares us, Dad.
Well, they've turned against us. I don't know where we're going to turn to next. There'll be no more pinching milk and stuff.
You'll have to shift. This lot's been sold.
Clown!
Hey, what are we going to eat?
You can bet this little delegation aren't here for riding lessons. Shall I tell them you're very busy?
No, I'll talk to them. It's about time this dingle situation was resolved.
You have no right to come here and ask Frank to change his mind over a sound business deal.
It's more than just business. The whole village is affected by the disruption.
Well, it's the Dingles you should be harassing, not us.
Nobody wants to harass anybody. We're here simply to appeal to you to restore harmony to the village. Only you can do it, Frank.
You have to think of your business and family first.
Half his family's turned against him.
That's our business.
It proves that you're wrong, Frank. What's little baby Joseph going to think when he's old enough to be told that his grandfather made a family homeless?
For God's sake, Betty.
And caused mayhem in the village. And all for the sake of earning a few extra bob that he didn't really need.
Well said, Betty. This is diabolical emotional blackmail.
You'd earn everybody's gratitude, Frank, if you could sort it out.
I'll go and see the Dingles.
Yeah, but where will we go, Mr. Pollard? Me and Mam went into Otton this morning to see some family about putting us up there.
Yes? And what did they say?
And they won't open the door.
Sam, you have to vacate the village hall. The authorities will have to find you somewhere. It's the law.
Hi, I got your message about tonight.
And?
No problems.
Oh, great, Rachel. Hey, what can I get you?
Orange juice, please. Oh, hi. You settling in all right? Well, we're at that stage where I think we'll never be straight. Well, as long as your landlord's straight with you. Hope your tenancy agreement's got a take tantrum clause.
Hey, listen, you better get that sups and get back, otherwise they might sack you as well.
Yeah, well, I'll have to go. Sorry.
There you go, Nick. Have that on me. I know what it's like to be in trouble over at Dingles.
Ah, cheers. Thanks very much, Terry. I'll see you later, mate. See you later, Biff.
Think about the consequences of reversing your decision. I mean, do they move back in with a lease for life? They can't hope to buy the place, and you certainly can't sell it while they're there. And what about Nick? Are you going to climb down and reinstate him?
Kim, every now and again we have to look to the broader issues. They're right. We don't need the extra money, but we have to consider our responsibilities to the village and the community.
It's not that, and you know it. It's bloody Rachel winning again, isn't it?
It's civic responsibility.
It's unconditional surrender, so as you can see your precious grandson. They've blackmailed you into this, and you have fallen for it completely. Think about it, Frank. That farmhouse is ours to exploit, and you're just giving it to a family of hillbillies.
Hey, you three look pleased with yourselves.
Frank Tate has backed down.
Well, let's be diplomatic. So he's reviewing the situation in order to restore peace to the village.
Yeah, must have been Viv's legs. Told you you'd bowl them over.
Full of yourself, aren't you? We're going out tonight.
While you're still here, Terry, let's have a drink. In fact, let's have drinks all round on the house.
Whoa!
Yes.
I don't suppose my predicament was mentioned, was it?
You won't be forgotten, Nick. All in good time.
Hey, wait while Seth hears that he's Mr. Free Drink.
Hey, Mrs. Glover. That means we're going to be neighbours.
You're not coming in! Leave us alone!
Nellie, Frank's got some good news for you.
All right. And what might that be, then?
Subject to an agreement over a proper tenancy contract, you can return to the farm. Why? Let's just say I've taken everyone's opinion into consideration.
I should flatten you for what you've put us through.
I've never backed away from a fight in my life, Zach.
Now, come on, we're here with good news, not to make things worse.
Do you want me to reconsider the offer?
Hold up, Nelly love! We've won!
What do you mean, won?
Frank Tate's back down completely. We're going home!
With a tenancy agreement to make sure that you're model tenants.
We've done it! We're going home! We're going home!
Have one of these! Have one.
What's going on?
It's a dingle celebration. Frank says they can go back to the farm.
Brilliant!
Oh, that's great. What made him change his mind? Public opinion. Hey, just shows what can be achieved by village solidarity. We did it!
Does this mean you'll be available for post office duties again?
Well, soon. It's very thirsty work stopping civil wars. Come through for a drink, Rachel.
I'll get a bottle.
Hey, I can only have one, though, because I've got to work later.
I'll be your first customer, don't
I
worry.
thought there was a method in your generosity.
I want to celebrate as well. 7th of November, 1995 AD. Adios, Dingles.
Well, if we get a move on, we can be back in before it's dark.
I always knew we were going to win.
We have to think this through properly, you know.
What do you mean, lass?
Well, Frank Tate's letting us move back home, but he's not daft. What he means by a proper tenancy agreement is paying proper rent. We can't let him have it all his own way.
He hasn't done anything his own way. We've beat him. Us Dingles have brought the mighty Tate to his knees. We'll go down in the history of the village.
You're not listening to me, Dad. We can demand improvements. An inside bathroom, central heating and the likes.
Hey, that's my girl. Hey, you're right, lass. With the rent book, we'll have rights, and we'll make sure that we get them.
Won't we have to start paying rent then?
One thing at a time, lad.
Kathy, we're never going to manage like this.
Well, at the moment, you've no alternative, Nick. Can you just keep things as tidy as possible?
Yeah, all right, I'm trying, you know. It's like...
Hello.
You two look busy. Anything I can do?
Save your energy, Dave, by helping the Dingles move back into the farmhouse. You're the last person I'd accept any help from.
It's not my fault,
Oh,
Nick.
save it. Come on, Alice. Let's go and get some fresh air.
You can't blame him for being upset.
I only work for Frank. I don't influence his housing policies. I want to talk to you, Kathy. Do you want to go down to Woolpack?
All right.
Right, Mum, that's my bit done. I'm going to be in the Woolpack with Dolores.
Oh. That's a good idea. I'll come with you, Artina.
You will not. This lot's got to be unpacked when we get home. There's time for drinking later.
But that's not fair. Why should she?
Because she has been under a very lot of stress recently. You go and enjoy yourself, love, and don't take any nonsense from that Terry Woods.
Oh, don't worry about that. See ya. Bye, Mr. Pollard.
I think you'll find that silver teapot belongs to me.
Oh, any chance of it as a moving-in present?
No.
Mr. Turner, congratulations on the success of your diplomatic mission.
Oh, thank you. Well, it was a three-pronged attack, and you were the key to it, because I think you'll find that Frank is very anxious to heal any rifts in family solidarity.
Is he now?
All this uncertainty is getting me down. Kathy, what's going to happen to us?
Well, in the short term, I'd like another drink, please.
And in the long term?
We'll discuss that over the drink.
Where are you taking her?
Well, as a matter of fact, she's taking me out. Bit of a surprise somewhere, I think.
Lucky beggar. Someone else has got the eye for you as well.
Hiya.
Mum, do you know where my yellow top is?
In the wash.
Oh, I wanted to wear that tonight.
She's back to normal, isn't she? You know, it's the best thing we ever did moving up here.
Oh, Ned.
Got our own place. Our Davies engaged to a nice young lass. We've got peace and quiet.
Ned, there's something you have to know.
The hell's that?
They're back.
Perfect.
Hey, my mum's putting pressure on me to name a date.
It's the 7th of November.
Not today, our wedding day. When we're gonna get it sorted? Kathy, are you gonna marry me or what?
Yes, Dave, I will.
Right. At Christmas, like we originally planned.
No. I still want time to prove we're doing the right thing. Maybe next spring.
Why do we have to wait at all?
You have to appreciate that I have to be sure.
What do I have to do?
Look, it's not so much having to do anything. I have to feel I can trust you, and that's going to take time. I've got to be absolutely sure, for both our sakes.
Good chaps. Yeah. Looking like $1 million, Terry. Yeah, all green and crinkly.
Ha Can I buy a chance to celebrate a drink?
Yes, I'll have a pint with you, Eric.
Nah, not for me. I'm being picked up shortly.
By a woman.
Who just happens to fancy me, Rob.
No, I don't think it's very fair, you know. I mean, there's Nick. He's lost his job and his home, and the Dingles are back in theirs.
Frank takes up me and taken me back more time than I can remember. I reckon he'll be taken back.
I hope so, Seth.
Yeah, well, I'll see if I can talk him round after the dust settles.
Terry, it's for you. Ah, Frank. Oh, what can I get you? On the house.
A large orange juice, huh?
I think I can honestly say your popularity has never been higher in this village. Thanks from everyone.
Cheers.
She can't make it.
Bit overdressed for a quiet night in, aren't you?
Might as well have a pint here, then, eh? Yeah, this round's on me, old place.
Good lad. Thank you. Rachel, I'd just like to say that now that the Dingles problem's been resolved, there's nothing to stop us from getting back to being a family again.
By that, I presume you mean seeing Joseph.
Of course. That's what families do. Granddads see their grandsons.
Not in this case. I still don't want you anywhere near him.